In this section, we'll be looking at call to action button and its functionality. Call to action web part is a great way to highlight content or an action you want your audience to take. I'll walk you through what the call to action web part has to offer and how best to utilize in SharePoint Online. So here on my page, I have a button called register here, and when a user clicks on this button, there will be an action that will be performed by the system. The SharePoint Online call to action web part is fairly simple to configure and has a number of options. So first, go to the page where you want to install this button. For example, in my case, I am on my call to action web page and I have a simple HR seminar and register here button. To add one more button and see its functionality, click on add it and click on plus sign to enter the web part. Search for call to action. There is a call to action web part and select that web part. Now there are 4 options. First of all, there is a add your call to action text here, which will be the text or label that user will see. Second is the background. Click on the edit web part. Change background image. Go to stock images. So we have already system configured images. Select any one of these images and click on insert button. Second functionality is actual button. So the button label, so what will be the button will be displayed as. So I'm going to put something here so that the user can take action. Register here. And third one is to get the link. I have already created a form for HR survey or registration. I'm going to bring that. This is my form here. Click on the address, control copy, go back to the button link, paste. The another functionality is the alignment. This controls the alignment or position of both the text and the button. So you have either left, right, or center. I'm going to choose center. And once everything is done, just close this. Close and click on republish. So now when a user comes here and they click on this register button, register here, it will take you this survey page and then user can continue from here. Let's go back to our call to action page. So it is pretty straightforward functionality, but there are a few things to note. Be careful of the length of the text that you use in call to action text. If your text is too long, it will truncate. Another thing is don't use button labels such as click here or some generic button label. From user experience, try to use a more descriptive and action-oriented labels such as register now. Another thing to watch for is don't have too many call to action web parts on each page, because the point of using this web part is that you want to draw attention to something important. Having too many click here, register here, that kind of thing will impact the user attention. Also, just recommended that use impactful imagery, so you want to attract your user's eyes to the call to the action. So it's recommended that making use of color and imagery to make it stand out. And that's all for how to use the call action button. I want you to follow this lab, maybe try to insert a button on your web page or on your site and see how it works.